If your employees go to a strip club on their free time, there's really nothing that you can do or say, and you cannot use that as a reason for firing them. But if you have a company policy, even if you don't have a company policy, I'm pretty sure you could still fire them. But especially if you have a company policy where it explicitly states that you cannot hang out with clients outside of the event, you cannot drink with clients, you cannot have meals with clients, but you cannot also attend strip clubs or any other extracurricular activities with clients. And then your team members proceed to go to a strip club with clients, and then they post it on social media. That is absolutely a reason that you can use to fire a team member. You do not need to go through a full performance improvement conversation before terminating that person. You can terminate that person immediately. I've had my handful of situations where I've dealt with this in this company and also previous companies. You know, you just get into client-facing business types, and sometimes team members think, oh, I'm just like buddies with the clients and we're just hanging out, we're shooting the shit. First of all, you should never have an engagement with clients and team members or culture that promotes that. Like, you are professional at all times. There is no looseness in the environment. But when this happens, and wasn't even that long ago that this happened at Cardone Ventures. At first, we had a team member try to deny it. And like, listen, the last thing I want to do is fire somebody who's actually really great at their job for hanging out at a strip club with a client. Like, it's an uncomfortable conversation because, quite honestly, my opinion is you can do you in your free time. Like, whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do, it's not my place to judge you. It's not my place to have any sort of statement about my employees' extracurricular activities. But when a team member was like, oh no, I didn't do anything on Sunday night, and then you show them the photo of them with a client and a 10X pin or a Cardone Ventures hat on, all of a sudden, not only has the employee lied to you, but they've specifically violated the policy that you've put in place that says, hey, guess what? Here at our organization, we don't do this. And so how you avoid things like this? Sometimes things are just unavoidable at events with clients or in social settings, but we do a training every single time before we have an event to let every team member know, even the ones who have been to hundreds of our events, hey, this is what our policy is, so that Natalie can sleep well on any Sunday night. Even if a team member is going off and doing this, I still know, hey, I told these people this is what the expectation was. I know that there's a policy in place, so I also feel good on that. And as a situation like this comes up and you're like, man, I've never had this experience before and it wasn't in my policies. It's not the worst thing that it's not in your policies right now, but what I would highly recommend you do is for the next 9 items that I tell you about in this podcast, you should make every single one of them a new process in your business, so that wherever it is that you need to start sharing this with people, you can say, hey, this is what we don't do with clients. I could have never imagined that somebody inside our environment would do this.